Attorney Areva Martin joining us now. So here we are in the age of social media, right, where you can hide behind this veil, so to speak, and make these threats. How serious is this, first of all?
Very serious, because we know, without social media in domestic violence situations, often all kinds of accusations, hateful, threats, harassment. But now on social media, people think they can hide behind their accounts, and that's not true. You can be charged, you can be criminally prosecuted and go to jail for making threats on Instagram, Facebook, and other social media accounts. So very serious stuff we're talking about.
When it comes to divorce, things get really ugly. How
Very
often
quickly.
does this happen?
It happens a lot more than I think people realize. Again, before social media, I had to pick up the phone. I had to get in your face to harass you. Now, I can sit at my computer in the confines of my home and post on my accounts all kinds of horrible and reprehensible things. I think the important thing, though, in this case is the police are investigating. So we don't really have, according to them, even a real suspect at this point.
And the truth is, it gets so nasty. You don't really know if she really did it or not. I mean, what if she was set up to make her look like the bad guy?
Well, what we do know about Terrence and his ex-wife is that they've had a really ugly divorce and apparently a pretty tumultuous relationship. Lots
and it's
of
not the first time, though. He's had 3 marriages, and they've all accused him of domestic violence.
We've heard a lot about domestic violence, and in this case, though, we know that there was a restraining order taken by the ex-wife against him, but he claims that she threatened to kill him and that she was going to have Russians kill him, and we've heard all kinds of claims about racial epithets and just a really ugly relationship.
In these cases, when you're talking about social media, I mean, I find it surprising that people don't think that they're going to get caught. I mean, that they're not going to eventually find out
and it's so
who
easy.
did it. There's a trail, right?
There's a trail. Forensics allow police to find out pretty quickly who's behind it. And also what's important, your intent doesn't matter. It's very clear that if you post a threat that reasonable people believe is a threat and not just a joke, you can be prosecuted for it.
What about in the case of the pill bottle, where it looks like they're trying to embarrass him or someone is trying to embarrass him?
It looks like they have some personal
really
information.
a threat. It's just, you're just embarrassing someone. How serious is something like that?
And we got to talk about First Amendment when we talk about these cases, because there's that fine line between what you have a right to express, your First Amendment expression, and that which rises to the level of harassment or even a threat which can be criminally prosecuted.
Okay. So
which is very interesting. Why haven't they figured out who it is? This was in December.
We know there's an ongoing investigation. Police are being pretty tight-lipped about it, which is pretty common in an investigation. So we don't know what's happening. And in these domestic violence cases, a lot of accusations back and forth. Sometimes people withdraw the accusations. So, lots going on in this case.
It's an investigation, and perhaps they do know who it is. They're just not saying just yet. Okay.
I think this is one to follow, though.
Oh, yes.
All right. Thanks so much.